commercial peacetime maritime disasters in modern history. The largest ship afloat at the time it entered service, the RMS Titanic, was the second of three Olympic-class ocean liners operated by the White Star Line and was built by the Harland and Wolff shipyard in Belfast. Thomas Andrews, her architect, died in the disaster. Under the command of Edward Smith, the ship carried some of the wealthiest people in the world, as well as hundreds of immigrants from Great Britain and Ireland, Scandinavia, and elsewhere throughout Europe, seeking a new life in North America. There were not enough lifeboats to accommodate all of those aboard due to outdated maritime safety regulations. Titanic only carried enough lifeboats for 1,178 people, slightly more than half of the number on board, one-third of her total capacity. The RMS Titanic was a British passenger liner that sank in the North Atlantic Ocean in the early morning of 15 April 1912 after colliding with an iceberg during her maiden voyage from Southampton to New York City. Of the 2,224 passengers and crew aboard, more than 1,500 died in the sinking, making it one of the deadliest commercial peacetime maritime disasters in modern history. The largest ship afloat at the time it entered service, the RMS Titanic, was the second of three Olympic-class ocean liners operated by the White Star Line and was built by the Harland and Wolff shipyard in Belfast. Thomas Andrews, her architect, died in the disaster. Under the command of Edward Smith, the ship carried some of the wealthiest people in the world,